Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarell, and in today's video we are going to be doing a wear test. Apparently there's good ingredients now for the skin, which is from YSL. This one is called the All Hours Foundation, and we're going to get into the details of this foundation and of course the application and the check-ins in a little while. But before we get into the video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also like this video because that definitely helps me out so much, and you can also click on the little bell that will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So this video was requested by one of my subscribers. I don't think that I would have picked up this foundation in particular because I don't really think that I have anything from YSL in my collection. It's not really a brand that I cover here on my channel, but because I have been so much into like skincare products, foundations, concealers, powders, and all of that, this definitely intrigued me. And because it is a reformulated, I definitely wanted to just provide you with a review and a video for you guys, just so you guys can keep it in mind, just in case you guys are interested in buying this foundation in the future. I am going to link everything down below in the description area, just in case you guys are interested in knowing what I am wearing. I am going to give you a little bit of information about this foundation based on their website. This retails for $60. The All Hours foundation from YSL does have a shelf life of 12 months, and it is made in France. So the YSL All Hours foundation, it's a breathable liquid foundation with an SPF of 30 that delivers up to 24 hours full coverage with a weightless feel and luminous matte finish. And it is a transfer proof, waterproof, and heat resistance. The unique luminous matte finish leaves skin looking healthy with a soft matte look infused with hyaluronic acid and jasmine petals. Right, so the shade in MW9 is supposed to be like warm undertones, but it looks a little bit neutral on the skin. It does blend out with the rest of my body just fine, but whenever I swatch it on the back of my hands, you can see that it's a little bit more on the pinky side, on the neutral side. However, again, it is looking just fine on the skin. It's like perfect right now for my shade that I'm in right now, but if I try to use it whenever I don't have a tan, it is going to be a little bit deep. I did prime my face using the MAC only on this side, and I applied it with the brush and the sponge, and to be quite frank with you guys, it is pretty much the same coverage. I do feel like they both apply really similar to one another. I don't feel it on the skin right now as much. I do feel like I have a little something. It's not super sticky. It's supposed to be more of a matte radiance formula. Anyways, I am going to get going. It is 12:30 in the afternoon right now. This is just a video that I decided to do out of nowhere, really just because I got the foundation this morning, so I just wanted to try it out for you guys. I am going to get going. I have a brunch that I need to attend to, and yeah, meeting with my friend Jarana. Hi Jarana. And I'll see you guys later. I am going to show you the final look. It's going to be like a super simple, like really easy makeup because again, I have to get going, so you can see the rest of the makeup being put on right now. By the way, the coverage that it gave me, it was a really nice medium coverage. I wouldn't build it up anymore. I just build it up a little bit around this area right here where I do have some sunspots, but nothing too intense. And it is definitely more on the mattifying side. It looks radiant on the skin, but the way that you actually feel it on the skin, it's a little bit more on the mattifying side. If you hear that sound, that's my husband. He's right behind this. He likes to hang out with me. Right, because I am oily combination and I am going to go out, you know for sure that I have to set my face, and I'm just going to set my T-zone. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix powder. Alright guys, so here is how the foundation looks with the rest of the makeup. Here we have it with a primer and brush. And here is no primer and just sponge. Right, so I am going to check in throughout the day and give you my final thoughts later on. So like always, your girl can never do her hair. Just I don't have enough time. I never plan it the right way. But anyways, so here is how the skin looks with a natural lighting. Here we have the primer and the brush side. And here we have the sponge side. And yeah, I'll check back with you guys later. Alright guys, so before I go in the house, I just wanted to show you how the skin looks. It looks so beautiful. The foundation is actually holding up really nicely. So the way that this foundation is being described is pretty much exactly how it looks in person. Like, it is a really nice, beautiful, velvety matte finish. It does give you like a settled radiance to your skin. It's not fully matte, and it's really nice and lightweight on the skin as well. It gave me coverage right away, like right away. I did have to add just a little bit on the highest points of my cheeks because I do have some discoloration there, some sunspots that I like to cover. And this is the most coverage that I've actually worn in a very long time, and I am not mad at it. It is 4:17 in the afternoon, and here is how the skin looks. And here we have the side with the primer and the brush application. And here we have the side with no primer and the sponge application. So the skin is looking really nice and beautiful right now. I absolutely love the fact that it is waterproof, sweatproof, and heat resistance. I mean, that is just amazing, especially because where I live, it is super hot and humid. But I am going to see how it actually does for the end of the day, just to give you my final thoughts. But so far, this foundation is looking absolutely stunning. I'll be back later. Alright guys, so it is at 10:30 at night, and this is how the foundation looks. So we have here the side with the primer, and here we have the side with no primer. Alright guys, so now that you guys got the close-up, this All Hours from YSL, it has got me very much impressed. Yes, I am oily on my T-zone. I do see my oils coming through here on my chin, around my nose, and also on the nose. The forehead is actually behaving. None of my lines are being overly emphasized or emphasized at all. It actually looks really nice and smooth, and I do make that expression a lot, but it looks really nice and smooth. The texture that I do have around here, which is just like my pores, is not being emphasized whatsoever at all. The foundation is definitely not like settling into my pores that I do have my brows, and I absolutely love that. The skin looks so nice and so healthy and so much coverage. Like I'm still like so impressed with the coverage that this foundation is giving me, and I haven't really like wore a full coverage foundation or something that it's a little bit more than just a medium coverage in a very long time. I have been reaching more for like tinted moisturizers or something that it's a little bit more on the light medium coverage, but I am not mad at the skin whatsoever. The shade, it's pretty good with the rest of my body, I gotta say. I could go a little bit lighter, but I am not mad at the shade, especially for right now. I do feel like this is a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous foundation that you will not be disappointed, especially if you like your medium coverage leaning more towards full coverage, but still feels super light on the skin. It does not feel like you have absolutely anything on the skin. I think that this foundation, it's really good for combination skin. You do need to prep your skin accordingly. You know, if you're drier, definitely prep your skin accordingly, and if you are more on the oily side, you might want to have a little bit of a mattifying, not super mattifying skin, but maybe just on the areas that you are oily, because this foundation, it looks amazing, like super beautiful. I am really much impressed with the coverage. I mean, the pores, they're not being emphasized, even though I have like my oils come through, but I do feel like the foundation has worn off just a little bit around my nose, but the chin still has foundation, the nose still has foundation. I mean, that is like impressive. So let's go ahead and just add a little bit of powder to it just in case. I'm really happy that this video was requested because I don't think that I would have ever picked up with this foundation, like at all. It was just not on my radar, but I'm so happy again that it was requested. By the way, I have been really enjoying this powder from MAC, and I just use the tiniest amount of powder, and here's how the skin looks. Just by adding a little bit of powder, you are ready to go, and like, yeah, we can definitely make this makeup work for a longer time. I am super impressed, really happy with how everything looks. But yeah, that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. I hope that it was helpful to you guys, and especially if you guys were eyeing the new Reformulated foundation from YSL. Let me know in the comment section down below how are you guys feeling about it. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.